Hey guys, it's Sandeep from RevAtlas, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 reasons why you should buy the iQOO 3 smartphone. And before we get started, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications to avoid missing any videos from us in the future. Now let's get this video started. I'm not sure how many of you guys have seen our camera review of the iQOO 3 yet, but I was pleasantly surprised with how the phone performed, especially considering how, in comparison to some of the other phones, on paper at least, the iQOO 3 might not appear to be the obvious leader, but when you try them out it becomes quite evident. This just shows how much of importance needs to be given not just to the hardware side of things, but also to the software. Some of my favorite highlights of the camera setup included the super macro mode, which is perhaps the best macro mode on any phone currently, and it takes high resolution detailed photos that put you extremely close to the action. And I also quite like the video, which has EIS Super Anti-Shake, and it indeed is very impressive and is one of the smoothest and most stable implementations of electronic stabilization on videos that we have seen recently. Offering 3 different focal lengths, both in terms of regular, ultra-wide and telephoto, makes the iQOO 3 very versatile in terms of a camera setup as well. The next feature is inbuilt editing. Speaking of camera, I'm someone who believes that post-processing is just as important as the process and thought behind capturing the photo itself. I usually resort to using third-party photo editors, as the built-in ones are usually not extensive enough or don't offer enough flexibility to play with the images and adjust to my level of creativity. Surprisingly, I found that the built-in photo editor on the iQOO 3 manages to actually do the job of 3 different applications that I use for different purposes, namely Photoshop Express, VSCO and lens distortions. I normally use one or more of these apps in combination to achieve the look I need for photos, but I was able to achieve the same results and possibly even better with just the built-in editor on the iQOO 3. The icing on the cake is the fact that this editor is free and preloaded on the phone, while the others often require additional payment for some of the filters or effects or adjustments. Even if you take the Snapdragon 845 from 2 years ago, it would still qualify as a powerful chipset, but it would definitely show its age in terms of heavier applications when compared to the likes of the Snapdragon 865 that's packed inside the iQOO 3. The benchmark scores are insanely high as well, and it handles multitasking as well as complex tasks with extreme ease. The power of the chipset is not just used for applications but for gaming as well, and the Snapdragon 865 along with the powerful GPU ensures an excellent gaming experience, and one of the reasons why it's so enjoyable is because of the 6.44-inch Super AMOLED panel that supports HDR10 Plus and 180Hz touch polling rate. Of course, the monster touch gaming buttons on the right side are not to be missed either, and the 4D vibration feedback is excellent as well. Now, the previous 2 points that I mentioned won't be possible without having a software experience and UI that can complement the same. Monster Mode is a game center that can be launched by pressing the AI button on the left along with the pressure sensitive key on the upper right side at the same time. Doing so changes the look and feel of the icons as well as opens up game space. This mode enhances the gaming experience by providing the best performance, touch sensitivity and more, and game mode gives you stats regarding the amount of data consumed by apps, the amount of time that you've played a particular game, as well as the CPU, GPU usage and the device temperature. While these are a list of our top 5 features why we think iQOO 3 is worth it, let us know what you think is your top favorite feature in the comment section below. That's it for this video guys, thanks for watching, see you again in the next one.